Support for this podcast comes from the patrons at patreon.com/FML FPL. Oh, fucking gay! Welcome to FML FPL. I'm Alon.
That's Walsh.
I feel like that was fitting for a We're Back episode.
We are so back.
We are
FPL
so
is
fucking
back. Yeah, I am at Mother's house in the city. We are potting.
In terms of our settledness, we are extremely unsettled.
Yeah.
The game came out at 7 a.m. today.
Yeah.
You weren't awake. I wasn't awake. And then I immediately left for the day. I just made a team. I just did the auto pick right before we started. So I haven't even looked at a single fucking thing.
Yeah. I abandoned my family at the Natural History Museum so I could come back to pod. So we're good.
No problem.
No problem.
Picking up where we left
right?
off. Nah, of
Child
course
will not remember this.
In fact, he'll love this memory. What a time. What a museum.
Oh
my God.
What are we digging into today?
What we're starting with is I just put up a 25% discount for annual subscribers to our Patreon. If you want to get in the Discord, if you were in before and want to resubscribe, or if you're a new subscriber, you want the ad-free episodes. There's also the Friday of My Life tier, which is the Patreon episodes. We do an extra episode every week when the season starts, not really in the preseason. We'll do we're going to do our normal preseason shit, which is like a premium tier, a mid-price tier, a budget tier, going through all position by position. I think that's all I need to say right before we actually start talking.
Yeah, month-long discount. So we're trying to be better whores.
We're trying to be nicer whores.
Nicer whores. That's a much more kind way of putting it.
Considerate
nicer
whores.
And better. Yeah. And you can whore with us or
without
forget
us
about our whorishness. That's okay.
Yeah.
Either way, we're here for you.
We're here for you. We're here for you.
So should we go over all the rule changes before we start talking about players, or how do you want to? There's so much to talk about today.
There's too much to talk about because the first thing that smacks you in the face is the fucking UI.
The UI is
Mark is out
land.
to get us, and the UI is a complete nightmare.
I mean, it's just
why?
It's something else.
Why?
It's something else. I don't know.
It just, we have extra budget at the end of the year. Let's just dump it into a full renovation of the UI for literally no gain, no reason. Badge. I mean, where do we even begin? The rule changes in the UI is like enough to just, we could talk for 17 hours about that. I mean,
yeah. I mean, you know that after 2 weeks, we'll get used to the UI.
We'll get used to it.
We'll forget that it was ever anything else. But my initial thing that I just can't imagine that this got past the first person saying it out loud is when you have the entire functionality of things where you're clicking is on one half of the screen. And when you want to investigate further on any player, it goes to the exact opposite end of the screen is utterly batshit insane.
Completely insane.
It's like, how do they come up with that? And how do they implement it? It's just.
And when the UI has always been on the right.
Yeah.
For 15 years of FPL, and we just only move half of it to the left. Yeah. We don't move the full thing to the left.
That's it on that. I mean, the purples and it's fine. It's fine. The scoring though, and the rule changes have more to do with our day to day.
I mean, I want to hear about it from the horse's mouth because I don't even know what all the rule changes are. So hit me where it hurts. Hit me right in the fucking gut. Kill me while I stand here. Yes.
Well, I mean, the biggest rule change to me is the 2 points for the defensive actions.
Yeah, what?
So it's like
did
CBI,
they define that?
Yeah, it's just CBI basically, and like same shit as Fuckle.
Yeah,
as fantasy UCL,
which is just, but that's recoveries, right?
Oh no, yeah. So no, it's actually no. Sorry, it's not. It's CBI. All the defensive action things that they usually count in towards.
Clearances, blocks, and interceptions. Yeah.
All the things they usually just count towards the BPS score. If you do 10 of them, you get 2 points.
Which is interesting. I'm looking at the rules. Recoveries are included for midfielders and forward and not for defenders.
So it's because they want to give DMs points and they want to give bad teams defenders
There's
points
someone
that aren't cleans.
In the FPL Towers who's been there from the beginning. He's a OG investor or something who's always wanted N'Golo Kante to be an FPL legitimate pick. And every year they change something in the scoring to try and make CDMs legitimate picks. And they're never legitimate picks, no matter what they do. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, my inclination is they did this because they wanted to make more defenders options. And typically teams that are really good, they're not going to hit the threshold. Like I saw someone in Discord say that like Gab and Verge or something, or Saliba last year did this like 4 times or 2 times all year.
They'll never hit this. Yeah.
So I mean, it's sort of to try and equalize. So to me, it's like the biggest fruit that you could bear is getting, the NFO player from last year, like whichever 4 or 5 defender team that is this year. It could be West Ham. It could be whatever. Like it can't be Everton because they're a fucking fortune. But whatever it could be Palace. I mean, we still have Gay at 4 or 5, and But it also favors CBs, obviously. Center backs obviously get a lot more of these than fullbacks. So I think it just adds a lot of depth to the defender conversation. And then from the midfield standpoint, to me the 4 or 5 midfielders are interesting. There are very few of them, and I'm sure one is going to emerge from one of the promoted teams. But to me, it's just like if you get a DM on a bad team, they're going to just get this every game. So as long as they don't get a card, they're getting 4 points.
Threshold, raises the like minimum expectation for what you think a player might give you. Where it's used to just be 2, and you're lucky if it's 3 if they keep it clean. It's probably more like 3, and you're lucky if it's 5 if they get it clean because they get a bunch of CBI and they get it clean or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that,
Something like that. We'll have to work it out and maybe think a little bit more about how that's going to play down. And I mean, they were saying like Bruno got a bunch of these 2-pointers last year.
I don't even know where to look this up.
People have just been posting stuff in Discord with little charts and things. And people have done this research and work to tell you like how many extra points would Tarkovsky have gotten last year. And
right.
Like narrator, a lot more points.
Yeah.
So... But if anything, it just raises the floor of these bad 4 or 5 defensive midfielders to come in and, cover something, and, it's going to be fine. But
it's just like they ripped the life out of defenders with the bonus changes of last season. And then instead of reverting, they're just like, well, let's just add a whole new rule set on top. They just keep adding code. They just have this like 20,000 word document, and they just add stuff to the bottom of it to like recorrect the changes that they made.
Yeah. I mean, they iterate every year, and it's, to the point of like, if we expect something to, I don't know the reasons behind it. We could hypothesize about for long, but they also did change the bonus point system. They're like made, as they do every year, they made tweaks like say clearance off the line from a defender is like a shit ton of points. BPS for goals scored from penalties are less than regular non-penalty goals, which is
good.
nice. So
that's really good.
There are like little tweaks, and I can't go crazy about looking at all these little things and suggesting it's going to make some classification of players so much better than they used to be.
Right.
It's just so hard. Like even they changed a little bit for goalkeepers, and
I like the goalkeeper change for what it's worth. That's always been a complaint of mine, is like forwards or midfielders get minus BPS at a higher rate if it's a big chance, but keepers don't get a better BPS if they save a big chance. It makes no sense. It should go both ways. So they're getting a little bump there.
More BPS for saves in the box than saves outside the box and stuff like that. Yeah,
which is nice.
Yeah, there are little tweaks to the BPS system. I can't imagine it's going to really affect. It shouldn't be a deciding factor in choosing any player throughout the whole season, though.
Probably not. Probably. I think it will be like someone like Bruno is an example where it could be. I think like if you're between Bruno and another mid, and it's like, well, Bruno's getting all this CBI and he's getting 2 points a game extra or whatever, or this keeper's saving all this inside the box shots because they're a bust and they let up a lot of shots inside the box and getting all this extra bonus points. It might eventually matter, but it's hard to kind of calculate it now, I think.
Yeah, Bruno's interesting just because I will be surprised if he's playing in the same type of role as he was last year when they were a complete dumpster fire.
We'll see.
But we'll see. Yeah, Bruno definitely could be the one of the actual regular FPL picks that could get a boost from this, because all the other attacking guys are never going to hit this threshold, but he's
I need to like read all the. I click the button that says new rules, and it's quite long. There's a lot pages. Of new shit. I should have done some work before I got this, but I hadn't even opened the game yet.
Yeah, I think the biggest takeaway for me though is just center backs are going to be a lot better
just
than
farming
fullbacks.
Points. Yeah.
So like 4.5 million center backs look good. 6 million. The defender prices are lower than we're used to as well. Like there are no ones over 6. And, I think that's kind of reflective of how little amount of points they've been getting for value for money over the last couple of years. And also like the 6 million center backs, like Verge, he's not going to be getting these extra free 2 points very often.
Almost never. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have to see.
Like you said, none of the fullbacks are. There's basically no team where the fullbacks are going to be getting these CDIs, it's really rare.
Yeah, and some teams build up in a 3, so the fullback might be playing in the back 3. That could happen. They could do it then, but then they're not attacking as much. So it's like
that's what I mean. I should have been more clear. I meant like attack. You're not going to get someone who's
Munoz.
Getting crosses, getting in the box, taking corners, and they're getting CPI. That just is like basically impossible.
Yeah, like Munoz, Nori, they're probably not doing it.
They're not getting it. Yeah, for sure. Poro and shit. And then there's some sort of revised assist thing, but I don't really.
Yeah, basically they're just removing the intended assist question, and it's like if it's deflected, it doesn't matter. Like if you just get the assist, so that all that bullshit's
just
gone.
Better.
Yeah, it's just better, strictly better.
It's what fantasy assist is supposed to mean, and they cluttered it up until now. Yeah. Then there's the dark side, which is the additional chips and the 5 transfers for AFCON, which is just like, what are we doing, dude? What are we doing here? What are we playing?
Yeah. Yeah. When I did that other pod YouTube thing with Gary the other day, we were kind of talking about this, and I was talking about, how the game and the organizers and the creators aren't making this for us, like the people that listen.
It's not for us.
It's not for us. It's just all they want to do is get more engagement, more clicks, people to stay around for longer, so they get more, Coca-Cola official soft drink of FPL money and Adobe official creativity partner money from just clicking. So
100%.
Yeah, it's the double the chips is fucking whatever. The 5 AFCON ones really just burns my head completely off.
Yeah.
I cannot fathom. Like at that point, just give us another wild card.
Yeah.
Just give us another wild card, so it's not this ridiculous joke scam of, okay, this one game week, everyone's going to be wild carding. Basically, they're saying to us like any of the players that anyone doesn't have in this one specific game week where you get 5 free, like you're sort of everyone's going to just. Go.
It, man.
It's just really bad, and it's not necessary either, because the amount of FPL relevant players that go to AFCON is usually about 3 or 4.
Yeah, actually owned. Like aside from Mo, and obviously like Mane's not in the league. There's there's some. Maybe Bumo's good, and maybe
Nori
Kudus is good, and Nori is good. That's like basically the list. There's like some
we're not
DMs
talking about
and center backs, and
we're not talking about teams that are going to be looking at 7 of their players of their 15 are leaving. Like that's not possible. So it's not even hard to plan for. Like that's the thing I just don't get. It's just not hard to plan for. You're going to have probably 1 or 2.
Yeah.
You just use like you take 1 hit, it's like you're fine. So what's the fucking reason? It's just insane.
In like classic FPL fashion, I feel like these rules just make me feel bad about like if I'm not maxing on this and making 5 changes, then I'm like wasting this free resources that they've given me, even though that's not the best way to look at it. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of like good managers who make 1 change and they just start rolling their 4 frees or whatever the hell. But it's going to feel bad if you're not like, because when it's like close to AFCON, people are going to be like, all right, like I have these 4 guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my 4 free transfers in game week 15, and then I get 5 free in 16, and I'll make this move to this. And it's going to feel like, I'm not like fucking ready for this. I'm not like maxing out on it.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I'm just going to end up fucking ignoring it. And if I need the frees, I'll use them. And if I don't need the frees, I'll roll them. And like, it just, it feels bad. It just feels bad.
Yeah. The amount of weeks that we're looking at, using chips, we're almost hitting a third of the season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're really approaching FanDuel status where we're just going to get just pick a new team every week. Like that's where this game's going.
Yeah.
I feel like that is actually where the game's going. Like they are gradually leading towards how is someone going to want to keep playing this game forever, no matter what happens every week?
Their only goal
is you make a new team every week. Like you just make a new team every week. The game is a completely different game, and that's what we're doing. Like in 10 years, that's what I imagine it will be.
There's 8 chips now and 5 frees. So let's just call it 9 chips. That's basically it, right?
And Gameweek 1's a wild card. So I mean,
Gameweek 1 a wild card. So it's basically 9 out of 37, which is almost exactly a quarter.
Yeah.
So a quarter of the week, that's so fucking
You're doing
horrible.
a thing. Yeah, you're just doing a thing. So many of the game weeks just...
Yeah. Increase variance, increase just like porn for new players and stuff.
I mean, what was the slogan? It was so funny. It's like more fun, or more choice, more choice, more fun, more points. More points, more fun, more something like that. I don't know. More everything. More points equals more fun.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through their fucking thing to find it, but there's so many worthless posts I can't even find it. God damn it. Yeah. That's the but here's the thing also, is like we wouldn't mention it if we didn't think it was worth, like we're only talking about this because we're fucking fans. Like it's a game that we've loved and been addicted to for a long time. That's the only reason we're like hating on it and criticizing it, is that there's like this like thing that this precious game that we want to keep playing and enjoying, and they keep fucking with it. And you know, basically what I'm saying is I'm a fan, and that's why I'm hating on it. And it's like, it's just sad to see it go. I don't know, sad to see the way it's going.
Yeah, it feels like they're taking it away from us, and they're making it something we don't like. And
that's what I'm trying to say.
They continue to diminish it and make it worse every year, to the point where it's going to very soon become almost unrecognizable from the game we played 5 years ago.
Exactly.
And that sucks. You know, it just sucks to me.
Yeah. It sucks for us. Like the people who have played for a long time, care about the game, pre-chips, pre-fucking anything, all this bullshit, and it's just changed so much before our eyes. And I don't even think it's a hipster thing. I think it's just we're just hardcore fantasy players in all sports, and that's the way we like it, you know. And the more constraints means the more strategy and hard thinking and the stuff that we like, and versus you can just change your entire team every fucking 5 days. We don't like. It's just like more, you know, more fucking randomness. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. So that's 15 minutes on that. I think we can kind of bury it for this episode and talk about more fun, enjoyable things, probably getting onto the players.
Let me in the player pitch for the first time.
If you can figure that out, it's not easy.
I don't know how to even find the fucking players or sort by defenders or anything.
Well, you know where I want to start. Goalkeeper, obviously.
Let's start with goalkeeper. I'll try and get there and take it from there.
They're all really expensive this year. They just bumped everyone up.
I mean, seeing Pickford at fucking 5.5, I'm like, what are we doing here? That's no longer an option.
Most points last year, so most price this year. Isn't that how you make prices each year?
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. It's not that difficult.
I did just get like a punch of joy, though, like a little hit of dopamine when I saw the red flag next to Emmy and remembered his red card at the end of the season. That is fucking terrific.
Yeah, that is exceptional business from them.
And yeah.
The amount of 4 or 5 goalkeepers is just very, very few. Like we're looking at about 5
promoted sides.
Well, the promoted sides, I guess you kind of I don't really consider them as players. They don't really count. Yeah. And we might even have a 4-0 from Leeds. I don't know if our old friend Darlow is playing for them instead of Meslier. I'm not sure. I don't know if they're going to bring someone in. We have to figure out how that, we'll see how that shakes. But I mean, it basically looks like we've got, you know, Petrovic, who somehow went for $5 billion from Chelsea to Bournemouth.
Yep.
He's 4. So we have Bournemouth 4-5. We have Brighton 4-5. Wolves 4-5.
Yep.
Brenham 4-5.
Yep.
I think, did I say Western? I don't know if I said Western. Yeah. That's it, I think.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Not a lot of choice,
but we're definitely picking one of them. I'll tell you much.
We're going to be fine.
Yeah. Like we're definitely going to get one.
Yeah, we have to choose from one of those, unless if something crazy happens between now and August 15th. But
right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I kind of want to transition this to talk about Brentford, that I feel like, because obviously we're still in the middle of the transfer window. I'm fucking not caught up and everything's crazy right now. Game came out this morning, but they are in trouble. Like, I'm not sure what to make of Brentford. They're losing Bumo. They lost Frank. There's rumors of Vissa. Obviously Kelleher's an upgrade. I don't know the other midfielder they signed or whatever, and they signed Hendo on a free, who's 39 or something. I just like Kelleher went from being in June or May being like, oh, that's the auto best 4-5 in the game, I'm not even going to consider anyone else, to me being like, are Brentford okay? I don't actually know if they're okay.
It's just, I don't think they're in trouble from they're going to get relegated standpoint, but I just think they have too much quality in the team still. I just think they're going to be...
Oh, and Norgard, they lost?
Yeah, I mean, was barely available anyway. I mean, they have enough NPCs, I think, to fill in there. I just don't know what they're going to do. I mean, they should be getting Onyeka back, right? I mean, I fucking loved him.
Yeah, Frank, yeah.
But they're going to be fine. I don't think Wiss is going anywhere. I think they're going to be fine. They're going to finish in 15th or something, or 14th. And
I'm worried. I think they could get dragged in. It's a new manager who, as far as I know, has never managed. He's like an internal hire. They lost a bunch of their best players.
He's a set piece coach. Easy.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'll definitely dong some long throws from Coyote, which I like. But I'm a little worried, is all I'm saying. He went from being the nailed 4-5 keeper, who's definitely going to be in my team, to like,
there's no shot.
They might suck. They might
suck.
Yeah.
They might suck. They could finish 17th. I mean, they're going to be, I think, in that 17th to 14th range.
Yeah.
And I mean, from a standpoint of starting with one of their players, I think that's insane. Like, it's just, there's so much uncertainty, and they have pretty tricky fixtures to begin with anyway.
Yeah.
It just, there's no reason. And I mean, I think Kelleher is probably like the last of the non-promoted side 4 or 5 goalkeepers on my list.
Yeah, he's fallen very far.
But Brentford's they're just too Brent ham.
Yeah. They're too ham for their own good. Yeah.
Too ham for their own good. I'm with you. But I mean, everyone being 5 million is just crazy to me. Like the 555, I don't get what's going on. They're still going to be getting no points. Like, this is still the worst pointage position in the game. I don't get
a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't get why the fuck is Leno 5? Like, I thought that was a mistake from last year. It's like they're all getting 100 points.
Yeah,
just make them all the same.
And they don't get CBI, right?
No, I think they're just getting a little more BPS from the saves and shit. Yeah,
that's such fucking poor design. I
didn't look that close, but
I'm pretty sure they don't get CBI. So the floor has gone up for like defensive mids and center backs, and their floor has basically stayed the same. I mean, they'll get a couple saves from inside the box. How many shots does a team really concede from inside the box that are saved per game? Like, I don't know, 2? Like, it's very few.
Maybe they're going to count goal line clearances when a goalie does it as a save and a goal line clearance. So then they are actually monsters at BPS, and they get bonus every game.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just completely butchered that, and it's just like completely broken. They get 200 points a game.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
It's so funny.
Could be.
Yeah. I mean, Southampton obviously led the world in shots on target per 90 last game, and it was 6.
Yeah.
It's not that much. And how many of those are in the box? Like, probably most of them are not in the box because they're fucking bad. I mean, they're just conceding from everywhere. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, keepers. We'll figure out a 4-5 one. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
What else are you looking at? Defenders? This is like my first time looking at the page. So like, I don't even know. I'm taking it all in live. So I don't even know, what the hell is going on here. A lot of 6-0s.
A lot of 6-0s, a lot of 5-5s, a lot of 5-0s, a lot of 4-5s. very similar to every year.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, it goes back to like this change of getting the 2 points for bad team center backs. You know, I mean, to me, it looks back.
Huge buff.
Huge, like a huge boost to players like, you know, Fulham, like low block teams that defend a lot, like Palace, Western. Well, maybe Western actually not, if he wants to maintain sterile possession a lot. But, you know, Bournemouth is going to be like, I think Hudson did it a lot last year. I mean, they give the ball away a lot. I mean, maybe, you know, you have Bournemouth, Fulham, you know, Brighton, if we figure out what center back, like these teams, like the teams that are not in Europe that are going to be, you know, between 8th to 13th place, like those teams, I want the center backs on those teams.
Yeah.
For my defense, basically, like that. I want 5 of them. Yeah. So, you know, we're going to obviously talk more about players and fixtures and things like that as we continue doing our preseason pod. But that's my initial.
I think I agree. I mean, like someone like I had Milenkovic for like 30 game weeks last season. Like someone like that. I mean, he's just clearancing and blocking the entire game. That's all he does. He can't pass. He just sees the ball, kicks the ball, or if he's attacking a corner, he sees the ball, he heads the ball. Like his BPS floor going up makes him so much more viable, even in bad fixtures. Because someone like Tarkovsky, right, who monstered last year in bad fixtures where you don't expect to clean, he could just sneak 2 bonus or something. It's almost like the Poro buff of the year before is like Spurs concede 4 and he gets 2 bones somehow. And it's like they could just have a crazy clearance and block and interception game and just sneak bonus and be like, yeah, it's good. Fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's also when they clean, even if they don't get bonus, they just get 8 points. They don't get 6 anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's good.
Yeah. There's no game where they clean, a bad team cleans and the center back's not also doing all that shit. That game doesn't exist.
Yeah. So, you know, and this is extrapolating, you know, guesswork more than anything than not. But if you're the center back and you clean and it's a low scoring to 0 game, I mean, you could get 2 or 3 bonus points plus the 2 points plus. I mean, you know, you're doing basically, he's just playing the game and getting a clean sheet and he's getting 10 points.
Right? Yeah, because it's not the 2 points is 2 points on top. It's not bonus points.
It's just 2 points.
Yeah,
so,
right.
I mean, like a max bone.
It's a crazy buff when you think about it because CBI is already good. It always has been good for bonus. So if you get a monster in CBI, it's like fucking fantasy baseball or something. It's like you get someone who is good at home runs. They're also going to score a lot of runs and get a lot of RBIs, right? It's like they're just getting this double bonus boost and now the 2 points on top of it boost. And it just makes all the, you know, lower table teams center backs much more viable. It's a little bit hard for me to imagine like paying 6 million, 5 million for anyone almost.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it shakes out. I mean, they can always they diddle every day, so they could always diddle things and, you know, do whatever they want. But you know, we're gonna of course they changed deflected assists, so we're like, oh, good. So, you know, the defender back heels, the guy scores the goal. It's like it doesn't matter where the intended target was, like it's an assist. Now we're going to be looking at the games when our guys get 9 instead of 10, and we're going to be looking at like this was not counted as a fucking block, but it was clearly a block. It clearly hit his knee, like, and he didn't get 10, he got 9. Like that's it's coming. Horrible. That's coming. Get ready for that. That will be coming.
How is this not a clearance off the line? He's literally 6 inches from the line.
Yeah. That would have given him an extra 10 bonus points. BPS, it would have given him max bones, and then your captain would have gotten less points, and mine.
I would have won the fucking cup. I would have won the war.
I would have won FPL. It reminds me a lot of. This is a long time ago. A deep cut World Cup fantasy, like 3 World Cups ago. Okay. When the center backs were getting so many recover balls.
So many.
Like it was crazy. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what was going on or how, but they were getting so many points. And it was similar to the point of you were an actual moron if you had anything but a center back in your defense.
But they were in the same, maybe it was the same year, maybe it was a Champions League year. There were some CDMs who got like 14 recoveries a game.
Yeah.
And they were just like, he's 4-5 and he gets 6 points per game just for recoveries.
Yeah, which is different because we're capped at 2. So, you know, it doesn't matter if they get, you know, the minimum.
Wait, is that right? I don't know if that's right.
It's capped at 2. That is accurate.
Okay.
Like you can't double it. I mean, getting 20 from a defender would be, I don't think that's like ever happened in the history of the game, but
who knows?
From the defender, for the midfielders, you can't get 4 and 6 and 8 if you keep getting 3x. It's just
I didn't know that actually. Yeah.
But I just illustrating from the standpoint of just how it neutered, like fullbacks weren't in the game basically in the fantasy game that year because of how nerfed they were and how boosted the center backs were. So
another funny thing is like I don't have someone necessarily in mind, like say Darwin or something, because he always does this, or Kane used to do this really well too. A forward who accumulates 12 or more clearances, blocks, interceptions, tackles, and recoveries will earn 2 points. A lot of forwards play the first man on corners. They just farm 5 clearances. Their base level's 5 clearances to start the game because they just clear corners.
It's still a big number for a forward to get. I don't know if that's.
I don't know.
We would be looking at a reverse out of position forward, basically, who would be bad.
I think there's a lot of forwards who just play back on set pieces and play, do a lot of pressing and other stuff and forward. I think forwards probably get it. I don't have the data in front of me or anything like that, but I feel like there's going to be some forwards that can like kind of scam this through like set pieces and stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I just think the threshold and the number's high. Like it's not like you do it and you get a couple points because you're accumulating like one every 3. Like you have to get a lot. Like in a game, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, but it's also recoveries. That's the thing. Is like like if you're even reverse out of position, like someone like Cunha, like he gets a shit ton of recoveries because if you just play near midfield, you get a ton of recoveries. Like pretty much everyone does. So like someone who's he's reverse out of position, but he's still like basically a forward. Like you could scam something there, but I don't know. I'm just speculating.
It's a small edge, but we can keep it in mind. Look at it. Yeah. So I mean, the defender price is like I'm so much less interested in scrutinizing it because of the way I see the defenders like kind of fitting in. I mean, the game week 1 bench boost, that's all something else, where we'll talk about that.
We got a lot of preseason bots to go.
Yeah. Like how isolative that is. But I think just, in the macro, I mean, looking at like, Colwell's 5 or like, I don't fucking care. Like, really that much. Like I'm kind of looking at the 4-5s and there's some.
I've never cared more about just nailedness. I just want a center back who's literally never dropped. I want the fucking captain of the team. 4-5 center back.
You need them to play 90.
I want all the clearances, all the blocks, all the interceptions, a little set piece threat. Hit me. That's the magic sauce that I want. Yeah. And there's a lot. There's a fucking ton of those kind of guys to choose from.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's plenty. But I mean, it is a little like players like, we were excited about Dorgu. Like, I mean, he's just not, you can't do it. Like, there's no
How much is he?
He's 4-5, but
yeah.
Like, there are just, you get a center back, he's just better. Like, even like
he would have to be like elite attacking.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and what? I didn't even.
It's kind of sad, to be honest, because I've always like fetishized over like just some attacking 4-5, like who can maybe get me an assist in a bad fixture or something like that. It's like that is just not a risk worth taking, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Slab is 4-5 and Euro's 4-5. Everyone else is more on Man United for defense. So I don't know if there's going to be a center back there. We'll have to see who's favored, but Dallo's 4-5. Yes. I mean,
certainly we know the FPL towers well enough to know that they haven't adjusted the prices based off of the new CBI rules. That's for damn sure. Yeah. So it's not like center backs are going to be 5 and fullbacks are going to be 4-5, which may be the way going forward if they keep the scoring system. But this year it's not going to be the case, and therefore it'll be exploitable.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, it is interesting with Palace. Obviously, I went to Palace's team to see who the prices were. They made LaCroix 5. They made Gahey and Richards 4-5.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know why what they're doing there, but it's very strange. Well, then they also priced Mitch at 5.
No sense.
Munoz 5-5 makes sense because he's
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there.
Starting with like Gahey or Richard just seems really easy, straightforward. Yeah. I mean, I was just looking like even like someone like Konsa, 4-5 Konsa just got a huge fucking boost. He plays every game. Sometimes he attacks. Sometimes he plays right back. Like, boom,
like Van Heck, Kilman. I mean, these guys.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, I wouldn't go here, but Anderson, Fulham, like, he's healthy. He's in a play. I saw one actual guy I was interested in, W. Fofana is 4-5. He's going to be healthy for a few games.
When he's fit, he's their best center back in plays. Yeah.
I mean, that might not go with in line with getting the free 2 points, so maybe not. But
yeah,
Konsa's good. I mean, and VDV, like Spurs have some 4 or 5 guys. They should be good.
Yeah.
So
it's good.
There's gonna be a lot of 4 or 5 defenders to look at.
I'm clicking around and I'm seeing a lot of 4 or 5s to choose from. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Even the fucking, I mean, we'll see what center backs get injured for Spurs, but we could. You would just mention VDV. I mean, Frank, I expect like better set pieces, better defense, right? They're not going to be all out attack, crazy press, whatever. Like they'll get a bump up. But yeah. Any midfielders you want to talk about? Let's take a look here.
Well, yeah. I mean, I looked at the notes from the post-mortem and like some of the players that we kind of highlighted. I mean, Sarr is 6'5", not 6. A little disappointed there. It seems like they bumped up the prices for the attackers more than they have last couple years. Like, Bruno, they hiked up to 9.
That's really surprising.
Yeah, like he's been 8.5 doing
Odegaard's
basically the same shit. Yeah, Odegaard didn't get a drop at all. So him at 8 is disappointing. We were hoping for him to come in, I think around 7.5, and Enzo's like a lot, like way more than he should be, I think.
Kind of interesting they just kept Saka and Palmer like exactly the same, basically.
Yeah,
when Mo goes up 2 million and those guys are basically the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Foden 8.
Foden 8 is interesting. That was definitely one I peaked my ears up a little bit. Because I mean, we're gonna know if he's on it or not, and if he is, I mean, that's a good price.
Yeah, Cunha 8 midfielder. That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Cunha
so
and Bumo
hard.
Losing pens. Like,
I think it's gonna be take
really
a lot
rough.
for. I think Bruno's a really good pick though. Like at 9, I'm like, to me, he's a really good option at that price.
Yeah,
and I mean, because don't forget also like they should have the best attack they've had in 4 years or so this year with better players than they've had in a long time. I don't know who's going to play striker.
I don't know what the plan is there, if it's Cunha or if it's someone they haven't bought yet, or I don't know, Garnacho.
Or Højlund. I mean, who knows?
Yeah. We'll see.
Either way, like they should probably win more pens than they have been.
Right.
Bruno's interesting to me.
Yeah. Rice is 6'5". I've been kind of Rice curious since they got Zubamendi. I'm like, all right, he'll get forward more. 11 attacking returns, set pieces. Like, and you want someone who fucking recovery. Oh my god, he's probably leads the league in recoveries.
And Ndai is interesting at 6'5" at a mid. They reclassified him.
Mid Ndai, yeah. I guess he is a winger, so makes sense.
And he might get pens.
Yeah.
It's we don't know how settled they are, but it's 6'5". It just seems like in general there really aren't a lot of like 6'5" and under midfielders that look good.
Which is maybe Mark's doing. I mean, Mark like famously is now working for FPL, FFS Mark. I mean, I could see him being like, all of these guys will break the game if they're that cheap. You have to price them as if they're starting attackers, which totally
even
makes
Ahmad is 6'5" midfield. It's like
that's crazy. He plays fucking wing back.
Yeah, it's like, how is he earning that? I mean, he could, but it's also so there's a lot. I think just in general, the midfield problem, like, everyone's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So, and that might also be, there are all these like anticipating a lot of people to get the 4 or 5 defenders, frees up a little extra money. You can afford more of the attackers in the midfield, but there's a lot of choice. And also, a lot of players seem like they're pretty expensive to me.
Right. I mean, there must be DMs in the game who play 90 every single week, who are just going to hit the 2-point threshold every single week. Right. I mean, if recoveries are included, which they are for midfielders. Like, is there a world where we're just starting a CDM every week? He gets between, 3 and 5 points every week, auto. Like,
it depends who it is.
That's good enough, right?
Because I mean, you're looking at someone like Rice. I mean, he's...
No, but I'm saying someone cheaper. Yeah, like a fucking... I don't have someone in mind, Caicedo or something. Like, he hits it every week. Yeah, I don't have the actual numbers in front of me, but I have no doubt that he hits that every week.
He's 5'5", but he had 5 attacking returns. Like, that's not good enough.
Yeah. No, but
like you have to be like a Rodri type when in that season, or like Rice last season, I think, to consider. But then you're looking at someone like that in competition with actual attackers like that.
But
I'm
talking about someone who's 4 or 5. Let's just say an average of 4 points per week, because they're going to get between 3 and 5 if they're hitting the 2 every week. That's 4 points per game is 150 points.
Yeah, but they did this though. Like they don't have a lot of 4 or 5 midfielders.
There's not a lot of 4 or 5 nail guys.
Like,
you're saying?
I don't know if they're maybe from a promoted side. I don't know the promoted team's depth charts well enough, but it looks like those players that you're suggesting are like 5 million.
They might not exist. Yeah.
So I don't know. You know, I mean,
I'm scrolling through right now. I'm not really seeing anyone that we know.
Yeah, like Sangare is 5. I mean, there's a world someone like him could be. I mean, I'm sure there are 5. I haven't looked at this price bracket at all.
I haven't looked.
But I'm sure there's a 5 million guy that's going to play, enough minutes to warrant the whatever. But they just don't get enough attacking return. So I don't think you're going to want to start a player who's getting, and these are card magnets who are getting 4 or 3. Like that's what you're expecting. It's just like that's not good enough.
I don't know. Like there was a time where we would, if someone was JWP and he was just a guarantee 150-ish, they used to be good enough to put in our midfield at 6'5" or whatever. No longer the case. The points has gone way up, the attacking has gone way up, the bad teams are better. Maybe there's a world for a JWP if he costs 5 million though. Like that I'm not against. Like I think I am open to that idea of this guy, it's fucking, I don't know, Christie or some shit on.
Yeah,
on
I mean, like
Bournemouth.
Christie's 5.
Yeah, like just some fucking guy. I mean, it could be an NPC on Brenham.
Yeah.
They just get it every week. It's not a question. Jensen's a perfect example, right? He takes some corners. He's gonna play every game he's fit. He's gonna hit this recovery bullshit every week. Like I could see it. It's not really worth spending more time on, but I could see it.
Okay. Something to keep an eye on. We'll have to theory craft that a little more.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to see, I mean, what we're going to need with our budget. I mean, I think there are like 5 or 6 premiums a game. We have Mo 14.5, Holland's 14, Palmer 10.5, Isak 10.5. Right? Yeah, 10.5. And then Saka at 10. So, and then I guess Bruno at 9. And then we have some 8 million guys. And I guess, I mean, forward seems not so interesting to me in terms of choice. It doesn't seem
the fall off is so extreme. There's Holland on his own perch, then Isak on his own perch, and there's only one 9 million, one 8 million, a few 7.5s, one 7 million. It's so like tiered out almost. It's very odd.
Yeah, and they put Bowen at forward, which we're going to have to talk about. I don't really know what to make of that.
I didn't know that. Yeah, 8 million Bowen forward. Fuck. Yeah. Makes sense, though. I mean, it's correct.
It's correct, but it's also incorrect because that's not how they do this. How many why is Diaz, he wasn't playing up top by himself, really.
But sometimes he does. Versus like Mo.
So did Diaz. So why isn't Diaz playing at forward?
Yeah, I guess he did. Diaz did. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that.
But either, I mean, just looking at the forwards in general, I mean, there's like kind of slop between 7 and 8, and there's just like a bunch of guys that are kind of like on mid, like Evan Nielsen 7, which is an interesting price, I think, for him.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, Wissa at 7.5, maybe if he has pens, like that could be something. Woods at 7.5 again. I mean, Mateta 7.5.
I like this. Strand, I like Barry, 6.5. The new Everton guy.
Yeah, he could be something.
See, actually, what I was talking about before is Barry is the perfect example of he's going to farm those 2-pointers. He's an absolute god set piece monster. He's going to clear all day, every day. And he's just like, a beast in midfield. He's going to have to play back because they're Everton. He's Moyes. I feel like he can hit that 2 points sometimes, but, I could be talking out of my ass.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Yeah, I'm more skeptical on that than you are. I think hitting that number, that high number is going to be really hard for any forward to hit. But,
yeah, it might be. Yeah.
Like, I think to me, it's like he's going to get something like maybe like 5 or 6, while most forwards get 1 or 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You know, and
it might be just completely meaningless in the end.
Yeah,
it's like
because they're
all
not
that
getting.
matters
They have
if
to get
score
12,
goals.
dude.
Yeah,
they have to get 12. Like 12 is a fucking lot. If you're not doing that
12's
as
a
your
lot.
job all game, like
a
it's
lot.
hard to get 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, forward just feels like a very uninteresting place, like somewhere I don't really want to be spending much of my time
I
in.
know.
So like I don't know what the formation is going to look like this year. If it's going to be like one up top, like
Well,
maybe
you say
2.
that, but the top guys are still really good, right? Like Haaland is still incredible. Isak's incredible.
Yeah.
Ali 9 is still very fair and good and nailed and all the things. You know,
he wasn't that nailed, but yeah.
Well, I don't know what the hell happened at the end of the season. They were like focusing on Champions League, or I don't really know what he was doing. But he's another guy who could randomly get fucking 5 recoveries in some game because he just does all that shit by himself. I mean, Kai, if he's nailed, I don't know, is Jokeres or however you pronounce his name happening? I mean,
I have no one.
He broke up with his girlfriend. Did you hear about that shit?
He broke over this.
He broke up, and the news reporting was like he wants to sever all ties from Portugal, and part of that was his fucking girlfriend.
What?
It's
like this is how committed I am to England.
Literally, I want nothing to do with Portugal or where I'm coming from. I will
never eat grilled fresh fish again.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna squeeze a fucking lemon on it.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's coming. But like if Kai's playing 7-5, I mean Ladro might be nailed, 7-5 might be good. I don't know. I think we're still gonna probably have 3 if I'm honest, but at least 2. I think at least 2.
We'll see. I mean, it's gonna depend on which you want, because I mean, I think that there's a lot of, like, to me, Saka is really attractive. Really think that like he should be pretty auto. Like you're gonna have Mo, obviously.
Yep.
And I really like Bruno at 9. You know, I mean, Isak at 10-5, I think is very, very reasonable. Like
that's where he should be. Yeah.
Yeah. Just he's great. Like he's worth that. I mean, he does all the things. He ticks every box.
Yeah. When he plays, he's a premium.
Yeah. So I mean, you can fit in a bunch of these premiums, and then you're gonna have to dumpster dive somewhere. So
yeah.
You know, I mean, you can spread it out with some more of the slop and less of the premiums, or not, you know, but with the 4 or 5 defenders, if you go that way, you can afford more premiums. So we're going to spend obviously so many dozens of hours tinkering and coming up with different team formations. But I mean, these are just the kind of things that I haven't like made a team yet.
No, I haven't I barely even auto picked a team. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, these are just some ideas and thoughts of my like initial impressions floating around in my head.
Gotta say, it's good to be back.
Good to be back.
Oh, it's always good to be back. Yeah. Fun times ahead. Yeah, so I don't know if we want to wrap soon or whatever, but everyone definitely check out the discount on Patreon. Send it to your friends who haven't signed up yet because they're pieces of shit. Get in the Discord. Get your tinkers in there. Look out for the preseason episodes, usually every Monday night. We record, so it's out on Tuesday mornings. Is that it? Are we wrapping up?
I think we're good. I think we're in a good spot.
I can slap the ass of our one summer news sign up from Neil. Yes, maybe we can get in there, and let's call it a day. Any last words?
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Check us out at FMLFPL.com. Follow us on Twitter at FMLFPL, sportspedia.com/subscribe, rate, review.